2 years ago, almost to this very day, the Apple Studio Display was announced and I took a chance on it. Fast forward to today and the Studio Display is still my main display for literally everything that I do. From my day job to creating the content that you see on my channels, this is where the magic happens. I don't even want to try to estimate how many hours I spent with it on. It is probably astronomical. The model of the Studio Display that I have here is the Visa mount model with nano texture glass. The Visa mount allows me to have more space on my desk, while the nano glass significantly reduces glares and reflections. If you're curious, I have my display sitting on a Dell MSA20 monitor arm. For me and the work that I've been doing, picking up the Studio Display was one of the best decisions that I've ever made. Throughout my time with it, my absolute favorite thing about the Studio Display by far is the convenience that it offers. I'm a simplistic person. I want things that are just there and they work when I need them. If you've tuned into any of my desk setup videos, you probably heard me mention about my setup being a gigantic docking station for my MacBook Pro. The Studio Display allows me to bring that idea to life. It eliminates the need for tons of cables, it charges my MacBook Pro while I'm using it, and it also becomes a USB-C hub, adding 3 additional ports. These ports are invaluable not only for connecting accessories, but also for keeping your setup looking neat and tidy, which for me personally is very important. The convenience of the Studio Display is without a doubt my favorite thing about it. Another thing that I've still been loving about it is its picture quality. The 5K resolution is razor sharp with superb color accuracy. It's just all around been the perfect upgrade for the creative work that I do. Sure, there are higher resolution displays that you can get, but I never once felt like 5K was a limitation, or that the colors were off, or that it was getting long in the tooth. The Studio Display has surprisingly held the test of time pretty well. While the nano texture glass reduces the sharpness of it a little bit, I personally prefer it over having glares and reflections from nearby lights. I have mine opposite a window, so the nano glass helps me focus better. Others may prefer that slight boost in sharpness over the reduction of glares. It all depends on personal preference. One of the biggest benefits to the Studio Display is that the colors are the same as on my MacBook Pro right out of the box. There's no need to tweak any settings or anything like that. If I start color correcting a project at my desk or out and about on the go, I'm going to be seeing the same results no matter where I am. This alone is a huge deal for the work that I do. On top of that, I've also become spoiled by the speakers that are built into the Studio Display. Displays and monitors as a whole usually aren't known for their sound, but this is the exception. Still to this day, I am surprised by how loud things get and how good things sound. The sound here is crisp, it's clear, and it's booming with bass. The speakers aren't as good as a pair of dedicated stereo desktop speakers, but it sure is impressive what this display is capable of on its own. Once you hear them in action, I'm pretty sure you're not even going to consider a pair of external speakers. Paired with the built-in microphone, the sound system here is great for everything from taking and making calls to jamming to music to even editing videos without a headset. The biggest downside to the Studio Display that I found pretty early on is its built-in webcam. It's just not good. No matter how many updates Apple makes, it just doesn't get better. It hasn't improved all that much in the 2 years that I've had it. Don't get me wrong, it is a nice addition to have. This is one of the few displays that has a webcam built in, so if you don't have anything else, it is cool to have, but compared to a recent MacBook or a dedicated external webcam, the difference here is literally night and day. Something like the Insta360 Link or the Logitech MX Brio will pair nicely with the Studio Display and blow the built-in one out of the water. Not to mention, an external webcam will likely cover up the built-in camera, so you don't have to worry about it and you can kind of forget that it's there. All things considered, I am a huge fan of the Apple Studio Display, and if something were to happen to mine, I would go out in an instant and buy another one. It's treated me beyond well for, knock on wood, over 2 years, and it shows no signs of slowing down. If you're in the Apple ecosystem with a Mac, I would say the Studio Display here is worth it, even after all this time. So that's about all that I got for this video, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did and you liked what you saw, you know the drill. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it always helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to follow Raymond Strazdas on X, Instagram, and TikTok for so much more. Until the next one, I will catch you guys later. Peace!